Hello, this is Mark Smith with Family Tree Counseling again, and we're here with an actual couple with a made-up name of Tom and Denise. We're two-thirds away, actually halfway through their feedback session, and the next section I think is the most powerful and the most important, and it can really be a mind blower for people. And then there's a final section that's sort of a wrap-up section as well. So what I do is I pick who I think fits the victim paradigm a bit more, and I start with them. So Denise, I thought maybe you fit that a little more. So your dad, what I heard was that he sort of was like he played the role of your mom, you said, without the extra hugs. So
Yes.
he was the nurturer.
Yes.
Which is sort of cool, but he didn't protect you enough from the what you said were the never-ending spankings,
Yes.
never-ending whippings, I think you said. And it sounds like your dad had some issues with alcohol, and you said something along the lines is sometimes he would sort of squash dreams. Like you were sort of dreaming out loud, and he was just sort of pragmatic and just would poo-poo the dream, which was painful.
Mm-hmm.
So, all in all, a good dad, but maybe had an addiction and maybe was codependent.
Second one.
You know, in comparison with your mom being the counter-dependent. So it brings us to your lovely mother. And there, first of all, there was an emotional cutoff. So, you know, there was some abandonment and some distancing there. There was a lot of rage and the never-ending whippings. And she isolated herself a lot. You said that she spent a lot of time alone, and that you were afraid to ask her for things, or for her to do things for you, to meet your needs, which is really sad. Because as an adult, you're not going to be very good at asking people to meet your needs if your own mom, you know, wasn't there to do that for you. You said that she had very high expectations of your education. I'm spelling that wrong. Because she was an educator. And this is an odd one. You could not talk to her before 5 p.m. And you'd get home from school, what, about 3 or so?
Around 2:30.
2:30? So first 2.5 hours or so, you were not permitted to talk with your own mother. And you would go to the kitchen and really talk to Dad. A kid needs to talk when a kid needs to talk.
Right.
And it may not coincide with when a counter-dependent parent is most convenient for them. Mm-hmm. So, you said that she would not allow much in the way of choices. Pretty much her way or the highway. Very controlling. And then you had to help clean her schoolroom, which is an unusual thing for a kid to be called upon to do. I've known a lot of teachers through the years, and I've never heard a kid being part of that chore, you know. And then you told a story about you were one time at I think it was a church function or a church related function, and